Namaste, this is Dr.Samarth Pirao. I am practicing at Amrit Ayurvedic Center in Baswangudi. This episode, we are going to talk to you about nose related health issues, nasal problems, and what are the diet restrictions that Ayurveda places on when people have nose related problems and what diets you need to avoid. That is mentioned in our classical textbook. Nasa Roga is a extensive chapter with many types of nasal problems. It could be as simple as a runny nose to tumors in the nose. So, in all these conditions, there are various treatments given. Along with that, there are certain do's and don'ts with food and activities that you should follow. With these, I am going to explain to you about all the different things that you should avoid when you have nasal issues. The first thing that Ayurveda says is you should avoid sleeping during daytime. Now, the connection here is quite extensive because nose and sleeping during the day. There is a subtle connection where there is buildup of more phlegm in the nose or somewhere where there's buildup of more kapha dosha in the nose, probably during sleeping during the day. So Ayurveda is dead against sleeping during the day or Divaswapna. Divaswapna can be only done, older people can do it, young children can do it. If you are sick, you are tired with traveling or any strenuous activity. If you have not slept properly in the night, half duration can be slept in the morning. If you have a sickness such as a cough and you're coughing through the night and you are unable to sleep and you can sleep in the morning. So, in other cases, sleeping during the day is strictly prohibited. Heavy to digest diets. You should not take diets that are very heavy to digest because that puts a strain to your GIT. That also has an indirect effect with your lungs breathing in and breathing out and through your nose, your nasal passages. Extensive bathing, being in the pool always, being in the sea always, swimming in the lake, being in water always, bathing for extensive hours is not good. I have a lot of patients who, after bath in the morning, come out sneezing. They have this allergic reaction where they sneeze quite a bit after taking a bath. There is wonderful treatment in Ayurveda for these allergies. We call this Pinasa in Ayurveda. There is excellent than going on to certain medications that you'll have to take for life. You can come to Ayurveda and get this problem solved thoroughly from its root. Getting anger also, giving yourself to the emotion of anger also can cause nasal problems. This is what Ayurveda stresses on. Another, of course, that I have been repeating is holding the calls of nature. That has an indirect effect on all the sense organs. Feeling sorrow and crying also affects the nose because there is a lot of fluid coming out from your eyes and nose. It causes problems. Consuming too much of liquid eatables. Liquid eatables also causes nasal problems. And sleeping on the floor on the ground because it's too cold. When you sleep on the ground also there is chances that your nose can get blocked. Especially in the cold seasons, make sure you put a blanket on and sleep. You cover your ears and sleep. Sometimes when you go out in the wind early in the morning, when you're opening all your ears and nose, and when you travel, there's a problem that the nose congestion can happen. Exposing yourself to dust and smoke, these are also not very good. So, in conditions like this, it is also not recommended to do too much of nasal cleaning with water also. Based on your problems, what Ayurveda says. Of course, in naturopathy and yoga, using water to clean your nostrils can help you in certain level. But in deeper pratishaya and pinasa, it is not recommended. But cleaning that nose also is an extensive therapy. So, I can conclude this episode telling sleeping during the day and sleeping on the ground and consuming heavy foods can increase a nasal related problem. So kindly avoid it. And next episode, I'm going to tell you all the different things that you can do to improve the health of your nose. Till then, thank you.